Welcome to Talking Ball. We don't really know what edition it is, but
do we have two sponsors now?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But first of all, before we dive into this episode, we'd like to thank
you, Cam.
Cam Smith with the Just Jesus Radio Network, internet radio app for all your gospel preaching, gospel singing. Our boy Dave is on there 8:30 on Saturday mornings. Make sure you go download that.
I have a confession to make.
Hold on, and listen to him. Also with the American Senior Benefits Insurance Company, all your insurance needs. Make sure you go give.
It must be nice.
Make sure you go give Cam a. Y'all
I'm trying to be like you.
Y'all have
boy.
y'all have no idea what I deal with.
Thank you, Cam.
But yeah, make sure you go give him a listen. Give him a listen.
Right,
give
Dave a listen.
Give Dave a listen and give Cam a call. There you go.
Okay. Next to my confession, I have koala bears on my socks right now.
Do you? That's pretty cool.
On your mom.
True story. On my mom, man.
Okay.
All right. So in this video, we're gonna talk just a little bit about why we chose a white scheme with 50 colors and they don't have a maroon.
Maroons. You want to talk A&M?
Is that close to maroon?
Yeah,
the number one recruiting class?
Y'all just act like this is maroon.
Hey, my school colors in Texas were maroon and white. We know how to fight.
We're going to discuss just real quick. Can Jimbo Fisher get A&M their first national title in however many years? Can Jimbo Fisher, as the head coach at Texas A&M, will A&M win a national? When is their last one? Because
is it Bear?
I got a bone to pick.
Is it Bear?
All I hear all the time is 1980. Well, A&M hasn't won one in God knows when.
Yes. Look that
Oregon's never won one.
You want to know my reason why I say yes?
I think yes.
Who? My reasoning behind it is he's recruiting at a very high level.
Yep.
And he's proven he can win the Natty.
Here's the deal, though. This is what he has to do. He has proven he can win.
1939.
That's the last A&M.
So that's not even Bear, is
Bruh.
it? Was Bear that far back?
If you're an A&M fan, and you are, if you're watching this, you have no room to talk to Georgia fans. Because first off, Kirby literally owns Jimbo. And secondly, y'all haven't won a Natty in like 78 years.
Wait, has Kirby played Jimbo?
Twice.
I'm an idiot. Has he?
Yeah.
Twice.
Dang, bro.
Okay, I'm just totally kidding. I really desire your attention. Here's the thing. I do believe that Jimbo can.
I do too.
Here's why. I'll just spit out 3 quick reasons. First off, he has one already, so he knows what it takes. Secondly, he knows how to beat Nick Saban. He knows how to beat.
It's true.
If you want to win a national title, what do you have to do? Who do you have to go through? Year in and year out, or you're not going to win a Natty.
You gotta go through Saban, especially in the West.
Nick Saban. More times than not.
Yeah.
In order to win a national title, you've got to beat Nick Saban. He has figured out how to. Thirdly, and I believe the most important part of college football, maybe equal with elite coaches, maybe more important, is elite recruiting.
Yep, and he is right now.
A&M has probably the best resources in college football, maybe second to only Texas themselves.
Yep. And that's the thing. And don't get me wrong, Florida State is an elite program not right now.
No, they're not nearly.
But their program is a good program. They had historically they had the resources, all that. But he was able to do it at Florida State.
And I would say historically, but okay, real quick, I gotta give my side.
Just randomly, would you consider Florida State a blue blood?
I would.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What constitutes you as a blue?
I really don't know.
That'll be a video one day.
But I gotta give my side. I am a known Jimbo Fisher hater, and I will get that bias out of the way. He's a great coach.
If you're an A&M fan, I want to say I have nothing against you.
Yeah, I got nothing really against A&M. Actually, I pulled for y'all on Manziel before Manziel started going crazy.
Manziel's one of my favorite.
He was so fun to watch, dude.
Probably is.
But again, I'm a known Jimbo Fisher hater. Great coach. I don't deny that whatsoever. He's got a win against Saban. He's got one win against Saban.
It's more than most.
Now absolutely that's more than most. But do you consider that man, he knows how to beat Saban?
More conference championships than Dabo appeared in this year.
Do you know that that he knows how to beat Saban, or is it just a one-off? If he beats him again, hey, I'll tip the cap. He knows how to beat Saban. But real quick, this is what I'm going to say. For one, at Florida State, he inherited an incredible program from Bobby Bowden.
I agree.
Let's not forget about that. Let's not forget about the way he left Florida State.
True.
He was still the head football coach.
Well, this isn't a Jimbo
video.
Right. This is a Jimbo at A&M.
Right, exactly. But I'm about to get there. And you made mention that obviously he has to get through Saban. He's beat Saban, and I'll absolutely give you that. But not only does he have to get through Saban, he has to get through Kirby, who you mentioned that Kirby's beat him twice.
Kirby
so
is your daddy.
I think a lot of us agree, and who's been recruiting as well as Jimbo Fisher at Texas A&M before this year.
No way, bro, showered, dude. The water started when we started the video. It's been 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I can't even get my body completely wet in 2 minutes.
Okay, so the two people,
Actually, I wouldn't even be lathered up in soap.
The two people that have.
I got in there and rinsed off.
The two people. I don't know how you feel.
Still gonna stink after.
Now this is what you feel like.
It is
the two people that have recruited as well as Jimbo Fisher.
Yes, sir.
Kirby Smart and Nick Saban. So you're telling me, and we all agree that Alabama's going to be a force to be reckoned with next year.
Yep.
Let's say Georgia does finally somehow in this incredible universe finally get the quarterback situation straightened out. They haven't dropped off at recruiting at all. So you're telling me you see Jimbo Fisher going through Nick Saban in the West, then beating Kirby in the East, and then going on to win a national championship. I'm not saying he's not going to be able to win a national championship. He probably will. He is a great football coach as much as I somewhat dislike him. He's actually started to grow on me a little bit. But so before Nick Saban retires, you see him going through Bama, then going through Georgia, then going through the playoffs, and winning a natty? I don't know.
Can he? Yes.
With what quarterback? Hudson Card, Max Johnson? Are they elite enough?
That's going to be the thing.
Where the issue lies.
Yeah. I believe it's Hudson Card, Haynes King. I think it's Haynes King.
Hudson Card's Texas. I believe you have to have an elite quarterback.
Yeah, I do too.
I believe Georgia can go beat Michigan, but I believe if we face Bama again with Stetson, like we're going to lose.
When's the last natty team that you know that's won the natty that didn't have an elite quarterback?
Probably a Saban team with like A.J. McCarron.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Actually, it was a little bit after that. It's the year they beat us. The first time we played them, I can't remember who their quarterback was.
I mean, at least the last.
Pretty much the year.
I know. I see what you're saying, but who was the quarterback that beat us first year? We played him in the natty. I can't remember.
He was that white boy.
Yeah, he just kept throwing to O.J. Howard the whole game, bro.
Yeah.
Is that not McCarron?
No, it wasn't McCarron.
Is that past him?
It was after him, yeah.
I don't know, but I get what you're saying, because then it was what? Deshaun Watson, then it was Bama again.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Yeah, then it was Jalen Hurts.
Tua. And then back to Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
And then Joe Burrow.
Yep.
And then last year, Mac Jones. And then this year. Okay.
If you're a high caliber.
Who's going to be this year? Desmond Ridder?
Desmond Ridder sucks.
Well, could we see three? We're going to see, I would say, 3 non-elite quarterbacks in the playoffs this year and 1 elite quarterback.
In a minute, I'll get to make my point.
Now you know how I feel. So what are you saying?
Yeah, but you have a big forehead.
This year, there's 3 non-elite playoff quarterbacks. Cade McNamara, I wouldn't say he's elite. Obviously, Stetson, he's not elite. Desmond Ritter's not elite.
Stetson isn't even average.
So you got 1 elite guy.
Stetson Bennett is average quarterback.
Yeah, Stetson Bennett's a good quarterback.
Average doesn't win you.
He may not be average height, but he's average.
Yeah, he's listed as 6 foot. Maybe even 6'1".
God amazes me.
Hallelujah.
So here's the deal. What do you want as a program? What do you want every single year?
Top 5 recruiting class.
Top 5 recruiting class and a winning.
No.
And a winning season.
I'm looking for one thing.
Natties.
A national title. If your goal, week 1, at least at a high caliber program, obviously like BYU doesn't believe they can win it every year.
South Carolina does it.
No, South Carolina don't even
their
believe they can win
fans
5
think
games every year. If you don't believe you can win the Natty every year and you're a high caliber program, you're doing something wrong.
Yep.
So if you don't believe you can win a Natty with your current head coach, you need somebody else.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So can A&M? Yeah.
But this is where I would push back on that again. And again, I'm playing a little bit devil's advocate. Jimbo Fisher, great coach. Jimbo Fisher, great coach. He absolutely could win a Natty. But let's say Saban doesn't retire for the next 5 years.
Yeah, nobody else is going to win a Natty. Saban will win the next 5.
Do you think Texas A&M is content with Jimbo Fisher being their quarterback or their coach for 8 years and no Natty, and potentially no playoff appearances?
No.
8 years?
Yeah, no. I don't see him getting rid of, as long as he's recruiting at this high of a level. I don't see.
Yeah, but if he recruits at this high of a level,
same thing with Kirby Smart. If Kirby Smart doesn't win one of the next 5 to 8 years, they're not getting rid of Kirby. As long as he.
Is there a chance that they're paying everybody a crap ton and like half these dudes are going to transfer in like 2 years?
That's what I'm saying with the transfer portal. A lot could go down. I'm just saying. Do you see Jimbo Fisher being 8 years at A&M? Maybe 1 playoff appearance and them not getting rid of him? Maybe so. They held on to Kevin Sumlin for a while. Maybe so.
As long as they continue to recruit at this level, yeah.
They might, but I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, they've not won one in 8,500 years.
1939.
So it's not like they have anybody that come before him recently,
right?
That majorly raises the standards. I would say you probably have to. ride with him. If he's recruiting, but here's the deal.
Because you have to if he continues to recruit at that level, you have to eventually say, just as we've said with Georgia, it's got to happen sometime. It's got to happen sometime.
We talk about this with Clemson. They may not recruit at a high clip across the board, but they hit on key spots.
The right positions, yeah.
I would rather have a 10th ranked recruiting class with an elite skill guy, an elite quarterback, and a good few pieces on defense.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Rather than number one class, loaded defensive line, loaded backfield, nothing else.
Right. Yep.
And honestly, A&M, they have a loaded defense.
Yeah, their defense is
good.
No,
absolutely, especially with recruits.
But name one of their offensive recruits.
Nobody that I know of.
Who's their quarterback coming in? Nobody that we know. And I'm not saying
Max
Johnson's going to be their quarterback. Guess what you're not going to win a natty with?
Max Johnson.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
And I will say this again, now the Ed Orgeron situation is extremely different.
Safety nets.
There seemed a lot of off-the-field problems there, but let's not forget Ed Orgeron was, 2 years removed from a natty with 2 top 5 recruiting classes, and he got fired? Now LSU, now a little bit different, a significantly different situation.
Right.
And a different program. But I'm just saying, Jimbo Fisher gets 8 years as being a head football coach. They have 0 playoff appearances. They keep losing to Saban.
It must be nice.
They just can't win the West.
Right.
A&M hold on to him, maybe. Maybe they do.
If you're an A&M fan, where's your genuine confidence at? Do you believe that within the next 2, 3,
I think 4, you got to have confidence.
5 years,
the way you're recruiting, the way you're playing.
Yeah.
You're going to win a natty, or do you think, man?
You think old Saban's going to have to retire?
Because it's not new for A&M to have good recruiting classes.
No, it's not. Not at all.
And Kirby's done this for 3, 4 years straight. That's not a guaranteed natty. Here's the deal. I think they're going to get Zach Evans. I do. I think, but that doesn't win you a natty. Your quarterback's Max Johnson.
Yeah. She's not terrible.
In my opinion,
he can play.
If you want to win a natty, have a solid defense.
Who was it? They got a solid quarterback recruit this year. I can't remember the name of his name.
Put it this way. I don't care how high caliber your recruiting class is, you have to have an elite
perfect
quarterback.
Connor Weeman, I was right.
And yes, in order to win a natty, pieces have to come together. Unless you're Saban, then the pieces are always there.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that about wraps it up. Give us your opinion on, do you think in the next 5, 6 years that
hey, and you know what? Merry Christmas. This is probably posted on Friday.
Right. Yeah. Hey, yeah, Merry Christmas.
What time will this be posted?
Probably should have said it at the beginning.
About 10 in the morning.
So I'll be working.
I got breaking news, boys.
What?
Kyle Busch losing NASCAR sponsor after 2022.
Oh, big time.
Good.
Big time. But
I got a race.
Have a good one. Merry Christmas and God bless you.